Hey guys, it's Charlie here, and today I'm going to talk about how technology affects our behavior. So we all know that technology is a double-edged sword. It helps us, but at the same time, it also hurts us. So I've been staying home for the last 3 weeks because of the coronavirus, and I found out that I couldn't survive without my phone. It sounds crazy, but it's actually the truth. So I took myself to a challenge. I decided to not use my phone for the whole day. I succeeded, but I realized that I was extremely lonely and I felt there's something important missing in my life. So I think some of you might have the same experience as me. So stay with me today and let's talk about how technology affects our behaviors. So I'm going to introduce you how technology affects our brains by using the nerd theory. N-E-R-D, nerd. So N stands for network. According to the Digital 2020 reports, there are more than 4.5 billion people using the internet. That's more than 60% of the world population. That's insane. That's a lot of people using the internet. And there are a lot of information online. There are a lot of information on the internet. You can use Google through many databases. And the good part is people can get information easily. It's almost like the information is on our fingertips. You can get them anytime you want just by looking things up. But is that always a good thing? Let's think about our parents. They used to spend 3 hours, sometimes even 3 days to get the information they want. They actually need to work hard for the informations, for the research. So I'm pretty sure they have a better ability of searching for information than we do. So I think the more you depend on technology, the less you depend on your brain. And that's not always a good thing, right? And E stands for easily distracted. We are distracted by our technology all the time. Our phone rings. You have to check it. You have to know what's going on. You have to know who is texting you, right? We are distracted by all the time by the technology. And according to the Pew Research Center, the age group between 18 to 24 years old receive around 128 texts a day. That's a lot of texts. Why do people text so much? So, so the study shows that there are many advantages of texting. Text is short, it's easy. You can put information in small sentences. When you reply in text, you can express you can express your feeling, you can express your expression in small sentences without even actually talking to someone. So R stands for robots. Robots are the new coming technology in the future. Robots are replacing human being in many positions right now. They can do things just as good as human, and sometimes they can even do a better job than us. So let's take some examples. Let's say robotic soldiers. So robotic soldiers compared to human soldiers, they are stronger, they are faster, they shoot better, they're more accurate, they are cheaper to make, right? A human soldier, let's say if a human soldier got shot on the leg, he won't be able to fight anymore, right? But it's not the same case on the robotic soldiers, right? Robotic soldiers can take many shots. So robots are also showing up in the office, in the business place, in the office, in the pharmacy place, in the engineering, some taxi drivers. Even right now we have the auto drive cars, right? Auto drive car. You don't even have to drive by yourself. The car drives by itself. So D stand for dependent. People, we depend on technology all the time. Technology is everywhere. Like we can't survive without them. Sometimes we don't even realize that this is technology. Let's say Wi-Fi, cell phones, laptop, microwave, everything's technology, right? You cannot survive without them. Just imagine one of them missing in your life. That's gonna be a big trouble. That's gonna cause you some trouble, right? Let's say, for example, me. Take me as an example, okay? Let's say I have to, I need some information. I'm not gonna look for a book. That's very old school. I'm not gonna ask for my parents. I'm very likely to look things up on Google. That's the best way. That's how we do it, right? Let's say I need to go to Xinjiang. Let's say I need to go to school. Uh, I won't ride a horse. I won't walk there. I'll be very likely to take subway or take taxis or drive a car, right? So, we depend on technology a lot. So a survey by Boston Consulting Group shows that 1/3 of the Americans willing to give up their sex life for their cell phones. That's how much we depend on it. So let's recap. N stands for network, E stands for easily distracted, R stands for robots, D stands for dependent. So we should always know one thing, that we all agree technology is a big part of our life. It helps us a lot. It helps us to learn. It makes our life more convenient, make our life easier. But we should always remember that technology is only a tool created by human beings to make our life better. We should have the ability to control technology. We should never become the slaves of technology. Of course, we can't let technology affect us. That's it. Thank you, guys.